Okay, now we're going to go to some awards. These are the awards for perfect attendance at the CEDAR workshops, the 25 CEDAR workshops. Yeah, we have actually 6 participants who have been to every single meeting, and in this group photo in 1990 there were 4 of them, and we go through them in alphabetical order. So this is Rich Benke in the back row, where you used to sit, right? Now you're up in the front row. Here's myself. This one we think is Cassandra Fees, and that's what she labeled herself as. John Holt was there, but not in the picture, so we pulled another picture. John Meriwether was there, so we pulled an old picture. Roger Smith. Now you notice of these 6 people that one is NSF, Rich Benke, one is an organizer, myself, 2 are past chairs, Cassandra and Roger, and the other are just plain good scientists. So thank you for this. So now we want to hand out some awards. We made some awards for these perfect attendees in their globes. So we'd like each person to come up in alphabetical order, which means Rich Benke first, and then we're going to take their official photograph with their award in hand at the bottom of the ramp.
Before we give Rich this award, he'd like to say a few words.
These are going to be really very few. But if you do the math, 1 week, 25 years, it's a half a year of going to the CEDAR meetings. You deserve some kind of award.
The next awardee is Barbara Emery for 25 years of continuous attendance. Next up is John Holt. Cassandra Feeson is also being awarded, but we didn't know she was perfect. Well, we knew she was perfect, but we didn't know her attendance was perfect until about 4 today. So it wasn't enough time for us to get her award, so we'll be sending that to the mail. But Cassandra, you should come on up here and join the other. Where is she? Okay, the next person is John Meriwether. And our last awardee is Roger Smith. While they're taking those photos, I was curious as to how many people thought that they were the perfect attendees, because I got approached by a few others that said, hey, I think I was at every single one. I know I missed one. 1990, I graduated my PhD, and I was on my way to California, to SRI, to work there for 14 years. And so I didn't know at the time that I could have gotten one of these really neat globes. So maybe that's something for the future for all of you to think about when you're trying to consider whether you're going to attend the CEDAR meeting in the future. So I'd like to know if some people have been at least plus 20 years. If maybe they can raise your hand. How many think you've been plus 20? Pretty good. Yeah, sure. Stand up. Who's? Woo! How many of you think you were perfect attendees? Rick Doe, I know. Rick thinks he's perfect.
Oh, really?
I know, yeah.
Check it.
Yeah.
I can check it.
Barbara will check.
I'll check it.
Do you want to do something?
Yeah. We actually have one more perfect attendee. But he's not someone who signs up as a scientist and attends the scientific meetings. He's behind the scenes all the time. He is Brian Day, the audiovisual person. It's actually kind of amazing that we've been with the same person for 25 years when you think about it. But Brian started out with Garkey Audiovisual in 1986, and he did our first ones. And what he did is we were so poor that what he would do is he would come on the Friday before, the day before we started. And often we started on a Thursday and went over the weekend. And he would come the day before, set it up in NCAR or in NIST. He would teach my student assistant of the year how to run the camera, and then afterwards I would give him the tapes to edit, and they would turn into VHS tapes that many of you have bought and showed whenever you're on vacation, you have your students see something from the CEDAR workshops. So in recognition of this, in recent years he's actually been our videographer because we've been a little more flush with money, plus which the student assistants keep leaving and you have to keep training them. So in honor of this, we wanted to give him a 25th anniversary shirt.